Formed 10,000 years ago, the Arctic Tundra is the world's youngest biome. The tundra is a vast and treeless land which covers about 20% of the Earth's surface. Almost all tundras are located in the northern hemisphere, making them quite cold and pretty stark land. Small tundra-like areas do exist in Antarctica in the southern hemisphere, but because it is much colder than the Arctic, the ground is always covered with snow and ice. Average annual temperatures are a chilling -70 degrees Fahrenheit. The ground is permanently frozen 10 inches to 3 feet down so that trees can't grow there. This underlayer of soil is called permafrost, which remains completely frozen at all times, leaving the Arctic tundra's soil poor in nutrients, therefore leading to a low amount of vegetation. The plants that do survive the frozen landscapes are extremely resilient, and their roots are close to the surface of the hard soil, as to intake what little water falls upon the ground. Most of the tundra's plant life consists of shrubbery, moss, and flowers. In the winter, it is cold and dark, and in the summer, when the snow and top layer of permafrost melt, it is very soggy. Nights can last for weeks when the sun barely rises in the winter, while during the summer, the sun shines almost 24 hours a day. Temperatures in the summer can reach up to 54 degrees Fahrenheit. During all seasons, though, the Arctic tundra is a windy place where winds blow between 30 and 60 miles per hour. Only 48 species of land mammals are found, but there are a lot of each species. Wolves, Arctic foxes, and polar bears are the predators of the tundra. The Arctic fox makes its home in small burrows in frost-free ground, often in low mounds or in rock piles. Sometimes the fox will follow polar bears or other predators and feed off the remains they leave behind. It has short legs and a long bushy tail it uses as insulation by wrapping it around itself when sleeping. The feet are lined with fur, which helps to conserve heat. It has adapted to its environment by growing long fur that changes color with the season for camouflage. The Arctic fox has adapted a stealthy movement due to its predatory nature. A typical diet consists of birds, eggs, small mammals, and fish. The Arctic fox is a predator to lemmings and voles, among other creatures. The population cycles of lemmings and voles are largely dependent on the Arctic fox. Polar bears are among the largest land mammals on Earth. They have 2 layers of fur, which is so warm that adult bears can easily overheat when they run. The polar bear's fur is actually clear, not white. Sunlight reflects off their fur and makes it look white. Their teeth and claws are extremely sharp, so they can catch their prey easily. Their height ranges from 8 to 11 feet, while their weight can be from 600 to 900 pounds. Polar bears spend most of their time on drifting packs of ice, eating, and resting. Polar bears hunt and eat seals and other sea life. This sea prey tends to weigh up to 150 pounds. In the summer, they tend to eat lemmings, Arctic foxes, and ducks. Polar bears' necks are longer than other bears to keep their head above water when they swim. They have strong legs and partially webbed feet to help with swimming. The polar bear is listed as an endangered species. The polar bears aren't safe due to ice packs in the tundra melting sooner in the spring and cutting their time to hunt seals. The tundra is one of Earth's 3 major carbon dioxide sinks. A carbon dioxide sink is a biomass which takes in more carbon dioxide than it releases. During the short summer, the tundra's plants undertake in the process of photosynthesis. Plants normally give off carbon dioxide after they die and decompose. However, because of the short, cool summer and freezing winter temperatures, plants can't decompose. Remains of 1,000-year-old plants have been found in the tundra's permafrost. In this way, the tundra traps the carbon dioxide and removes it from the atmosphere. Today, global warming is melting the permafrost, and every year, several feet of tundra are lost. The tundra is a very fragile environment, but more people have been moving there to work in the mines and oil rigs, creating towns and more roads. Some animals' movements to traditional feeding and denning grounds have been disrupted because of these changes. Pollution from mining and drilling for oil has polluted the air, lakes, and rivers. The destruction of the tundra is unfortunate and has sadly led to a decline in animal population.